am in a new office. Here I am. I just moved, and I thought I would take a break from unpacking. This is a coffee. I just made it. It's early in the morning. I wanted to take a break from unpacking, and I wanted to show you some of what I'm putting away today, and that is my very unique toy collection. Check this guy out. He's having quite the morning. If you've never seen me before, I usually talk about books and whatever's on my mind. But something about me is that I have collected toys for many years. This is one of the biggest ones I own. Check this out. It's a jack-o'-lantern. He comes with an orange hatchet that he holds in his hand, but it's packed away somewhere. But yeah. His face comes off, and there's another face. It's like a skull that you can swap out, but I think that's packed away too. So I've been collecting toys for years and years and years. I'm in my late 20s, and I made a video once about like growing up being kind of difficult, and part of how I used to avoid growing up was by collecting toys. It was a maladaptive hobby, right? And I just spent too much time on it. This is a Craig Gleason toy. I believe it's like a soap dish or a junk holder. Craig Gleason is an artist who draws and paints these original characters, and I think this is just a really cool little trinket dish. But I used to collect toys, and it was a major problem, so I ended up, stopping completely. I sold a lot of my toys. And I just hung on to these. And now I'm much older, it's years in the future, and I no longer feel like these are, standing in the way of my actualization or whatnot. Check this one out. This is an artist who makes these. His name is Grody Shogun. See his name, Luke, is on the foot of this one. This glows in the dark. Of course you can't see it now, but isn't he cute? Really cute. So I stopped collecting toys for a long time, and I just kind of focused on my development. I went to grad school. But I brought these toys with me to California because they mean a lot to me. I didn't want to part with them, and then slowly I started collecting them again, but from a much healthier perspective. These are interesting because they're not a character, they're just like little pieces. You can see this is kind of like a globe. It's like a world where you can see into the core. And then this is like almost like a volcano, where you can see maybe like a nest, like a dinosaur nest. They're just interesting little pieces. I forgot who makes these, but I have them. I hope that you'll hang out with me this morning while I unwrap a lot of these toys and show them to you. And then just talk about collecting. gonna roll up my sleeves and start moving some stuff around. This is gonna be like a wacky video all over the place. But okay. Here we go. We got another guy right here. Now, some of these toys are older, they're vintage, and then some of them, I get these usually used, like, or secondhand. I mean, it's a toy, right? On the bottom, this just says Japan on the foot. I don't know if you'll be able to see. This is like a little colonel guy, like a little slug. I think he's amazing, amazing, amazing. Now, a lot of these are from Japan, and they're Japanese vinyl toys. The way that these things are made is that the artist creates a sculpture of the toy, and then there's a mold made from that sculpture, and then vinyl is put in the mold, and it's spun around really quickly. It's spun around really quickly, like that carnival ride where it spins so fast that you're actually pressed up against the side, like a 0G type of thing. And so the finished product is that this kind of vinyl plastic is coated from on the outside of the mold, and then the inside is hollow. So you can see this is like a really cool blue and clear vinyl. This is a gyoza, like a pot sticker, but it's a creature, and I love it. This is one of the first ones I ever owned, and it's just very special to me. So I get a lot of these toys off eBay. I get them from sellers on Instagram, and then sometimes I get them directly from the artist. But check this one out. This is from a company called Refreshment Toy. Refreshment Toy. Look how cute. They make a lot of little dessert inspired creatures. Like his tail is like a little whipped cream. Anyway, I don't know why I had to have this, but I did. These toys are usually made in small batches, and they can be very expensive, which is why I really slowed down on collecting these things, because they're a lot of money, and now I only get them if I go to like a convention for them. Oh, a big one coming out, a big one. Okay. Here's a weird one. I love it. Okay. Check this out. He's surprised, but you can also make him more pensive. You can make him more pensive. Check this out. He's so cute. You can see kind of the translucent vinyl and then airbrush paint on top. Yeah. The bottom is also in Japanese writing. But they're really fun to collect, I think, because they're not mass produced. And so I find it's kind of random, like everyone's collection looks really different because it's about what you prioritize and it's about what's available. And some of these are really hard to get and some are very easy to get. So I'm gonna pull out another one. Oh yes. Okay. I believe this one is, yes, made in Mexico from OEO toys. And so the vinyl is black, but there's been some airbrush on top. Aren't they so interesting? This is one of my favorites ever. It's just so satisfying to hold. It's just chunky, you know. Okay, alright, we're getting through these. Oh yes, this one was my first ever toy, or my first ever vinyl toy. I had collected toys, but this one really got me into kind of collectible style toys. And it's just a squid. It's a squid. What I like about this, besides the fact that it's just super cool looking, is that on the bottom it says Made in Earth. 2017 Made in Earth. I think it's incredible. And also just very satisfying to hold. I really like it. But anyway, yeah. This is a real hobby of mine. I love collecting toys. But I've slowed down. Here we go. This one's really cool. Check this out. It's like, I forgot who the head is. I call him David. It's not Michelangelo's David, but I call him that anyway. You can see he's got like a weird little body. Check this guy out. That's strange. I'm obsessed with this. On the bottom, you can see who makes it. Let's see if I can get a good view for you. It's Nasty PLT. Nasty PLT. So if you want to look any of these up, feel free. Okay. I'm just finding room for these guys. Okay. I have a lot of toys, actually. A lot of toys. Oh, here we go. This one. I think this one I have to censor. Hold on. Yeah, I have to censor it. Yeah, these are like not your typical children's toys. Okay. You can kind of see where I'm holding my hand strategically. But it's this fused twin toy. It's really gnarly. And it's really beautiful in person. It's like so vibrant and colorful. It's really appealing. This is from Splurt. 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 I have some other toys from Splurt that I'll show you. But the censored one's going away. Let me put it way over here. This next toy I actually got from a convention, and I had to get it. It was just so unique. It was like the most unique thing there. It is this frog. Do you see? But he actually opens up. You can put things inside of him. And he's like this, the vinyl, that same vinyl material. Isn't that incredible? He's so special. This is so special. I absolutely love this. I think collecting can be really maladaptive. Like I said, I was doing it to really avoid life. I was just like way too comfortable not challenging myself in toys. toys was it for me. And so when I cut them out of my life completely. I just cut them out of my life completely, and it was really hard on myself. I think you'll know when it's time to go like cold turkey on something. This one is from Yuck Toy Company. I think you'll know when it's time to go cold turkey and like cut a habit or a practice out of your life and just get it away. But I think there are circumstances in which you can reintegrate, as I've done with toys. I've kind of reintegrated them into my life. I actually heard a podcast, if I can remember it, I'll link it below, but it was from the scientist, the academic who works on dopamine research. She's been featured on the Andrew Huberman podcast, and she wrote a book about dopamine and its function for people right now. And she herself, on this podcast, revealed that she was addicted to romance, like fantasy, dark vampire romance novels like Twilight, and that she had to completely cut them out of her life. And when she tried to bring them back into her life, something like several months later, she ended up binging again and reading and avoiding her life. So she cut them out again. So she was saying you can reintegrate things, but you need to be careful about timing. And in some cases, you might never be able to enjoy something again, but in other moments, you just need some space. Here's another one from that artist, Grody Shogun. This one also glows in the dark, in the areas that are not painted. But isn't this just really interesting? Really special. Very, very unique. I absolutely love these toys. They're still gonna come. There's still more. I think though, it's time to show you my favorite toy maker of all time, Elegab. This is the biggest toy I own, and it is King Smog. This is incredible. This is a work of art. I don't know how. This is incredible. These toys, you have to enter a lottery to be able to buy them, and I've actually won some of the lotteries. But check this. I have to move things out of the way to get him like in the camera. He is blue vinyl that has been metallically airbrushed and painted, but you can see he is a monster made of smog. His feet are the factories. Then you have these tubes that put the pollutants that the factory makes into the air, and the cloud of pollutants is him, the monster. So he is just a big smog cloud. And I think it's incredible. It's genius. If you look at other toys that Elegab makes, they tend to combine monsters in the city. But this is very special to me. Just the coolest thing I own. My pile is growing. Let me rearrange. Okay, here's some more little toys. This is by Neil Ewing, who makes these really cool couches. And I bought one. This is like a pink vinyl that's been painted, and it's just a couch, and I think That's so fun. It's just a toy couch. And I just think it's really pretty. I like it. And then this toy. I wish I could remember who makes these. I don't. It's really nice people. I bought this at a convention and they were there and they were really sweet, but I forget who makes it. Yeah. There's a stamp on the foot that I can't make out, but I really like this toy a lot. There's still a little bit more. Okay, here's two for you. This is a black version of the Nasty PLT toy, the gray one. Here. Here's them both side by side. It's just the same toy, just different color vinyl. And then I've also got another black vinyl toy from Splurt, also from Splurt. And you can see he's got a cool, creepy crypt keeper head and a little cute tuxedo body. I love this thing. I love it so much. It's like very big, and it feels really good to hold. So I like it. I think you could really scare a child with some of these. Okay. I've got a little owl from Grumble Toy. This might be who makes the bird. A freaky face. He's kind of freaking out. He's kind of existential. And then I also have a banana. This is from Flapjacks. I love this. I've had this toy a long time too. I had it all throughout college. Flapjacks makes a lot of work, so these are really good to give as gifts. These are ones that are easier to buy. And oh wait, almost missed the best part. Look, it has a little butt. He has a little butt. How cute is this? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, last few toys. The last two I'll show you are some of my favorites. I wish I knew who made this toy. I don't. But it is just a translucent, ghostly eyeball. It's just a translucent, ghostly eyeball, and you can see there's a body inside of the ghost body. See the little legs, and see the arms, but it's just an eye inside of this ghost body. Yeah, I think it's incredible. I think the maker is Secret Base, which you can look up. I'm pretty sure that's who made this. Okay, Secret Base. And last, but definitely not least, is one that's very, very special to me. Also by Grody Shogun, is this little guy. This is one of the most beautiful toys I own. I hope that the camera can do it justice. But it's got glitter vinyl. It's got multicolored. Inside the body is tinsel, like pearl tinsel. Just the most gorgeous paint I think I've seen on a toy ever. And something about it, it's just a very sophisticated color palette. These jewel tones, the blue feet. This is just a very beautiful toy. When I see something like this, I find it very inspiring. It makes me want to make things because it's otherworldly and it's beautiful. So, yeah, these are my toys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. There's a few new things about it. I'm in a new home. I have my Blue Yeti directly linked to my iPhone now, no computer. So I hope the audio's okay. If you have any feedback, let me know. And I think the next video will be a bit of a house tour as I finish moving in, or we might take a look at some of the books I've read recently. We'll see. But I will also show you the toys when they're all put away and in their, final spot as I live here. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. And I hope you're doing great. I will see you